That was pretty easily the most pathetic half of football I have ever watched in my entire life, and I am officially worried about Kellen Moore. And that has nothing to do with the Saints' win-loss record. This dude is coaching. First of all, the pre-snap penalties are ridiculous. The penalties in general are ridiculous. This is the most undisciplined football team I've ever seen in my life, and that always falls back on coaching. You're either coaching it or you're allowing it. So that's one thing. The penalties are one thing. But, dog, you cannot kick a field goal down 21. When you're down 21 already in the first, second quarter, you drive down the field and you get 4th and short, you cannot kick 3. Because even if you make the kick, which Groupie actually did that time, you're still down 3 scores. And then you do the same exact thing. But this time you elect to kick 3 down 32 points in the second quarter. Dog, Kellen Moore, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt on the penalties and some of the early stuff, but you can, if that's who you are as a coach, you ain't going to last long, dude. You are not going to last long kicking 3 down 32 points. The special teams, oh my God. It's, you know what, guys? It's almost like getting rid of one of the best special teams players in your organization's history and in the NFL today is going to have a negative effect on your special teams unit. And I'm talking about J.T. Gray when the Saints decided to let him go a few weeks ago. It's almost like getting rid of one of the better special teams players in the entire NFL is going to have a negative effect on the entire unit. Defensively, defense looks absolutely horrible, mainly because they cannot generate any type of pressure on the quarterback whatsoever. Chase Young, I guess, just doesn't want to play football. He is who he is. It's who he's been his entire career. Injured, yeah. Perfect throughout training camp, right? Looked fantastic throughout training camp. Got that contract, but when it comes to time to play the games, he's hurt something, right? And remember when he first got hurt, he was asked if it was a long-term injury. He's like, nah, man. Actually, I think he was like, hell no. Well, here we are. It's seeming pretty. It don't seem short term. I mean, I don't know what we consider long term. But the Saints can't generate pressure in the back end. You're already dealing with not the most talented guys in the back end. But when you can't generate pressure, you could have Darrelle Revis, Deion Sanders, and Champ Bailey back there, and it won't matter. And the defensive line and generating pressure on the quarterback has been the Saints' defensive biggest issue for the past at least 3 years, right? Generating pressure and stopping the run. That falls on the defensive line for the most part. And they just have done nothing to address it. What have they done? You still have a 90-year-old Cam Jordan on your team out there, which I'm fine to have him on the team, whatever. But where's his replacement? You go out, you get Chase Young. Carl Granderson is a fine football player, don't get me wrong. He's been the best defensive lineman for the Saints for 2-3 years now. But you get Chase Young on the other side who has proved to you what he is. I don't know. It's Mickey Loomis has let this team just get completely ran into the dirt, and I hate to say it, 3 games in, but I am officially worried about Kellen Moore. Because what I'm seeing him do is coach scared. Bro, you already have no expectations for this team. Why are you kicking a field goal? And then Groupie, dog. What? Put the Irish kid in. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm over Groupie. Put the Irish kid in. Just a disaster half of football. That was just embarrassing.